I've just written down for you 34 niches that's been proven that you can make with them 10K a month from your home or from anywhere in the world as a coach, consultant, or service provider. So remove all distractions, throw your phone out the window if you are watching on computer, and pay attention. Get excited because this is gonna be a good one. Hey champions, it's Mario here. I've created this list for you so you can pick the right niche because I want to see you succeed big time in consulting or as a coach. And so subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on other important videos that I will prepare for you. So, the really important thing before we get started, keep in mind that competition is a good thing. It doesn't matter that there are already successful consultants in that niche making 10K or 100K or a month or even more. Competition is a good thing. It proves that there is a possibility to make money in that niches because there are people who try to offer consulting services that no one cares about. So doesn't matter if you choose any of these niches, you can still make it work by being more valuable to the marketplace. So the first one, social media marketing. This is really a huge trend now. People quitting their jobs to become social media consultants. And so if you're interested in social media, you can do that too. There are huge businesses making millions in sales, per year or more, or small business owners. They, especially the older ones, the old school business owners, they have no idea about social media, they don't understand it, and they will happily pay for somebody who understands them better. Especially, this is a trend usually for younger people, but older generations can learn that too. So if you are into social media marketing, if you like that, you can definitely make 10K or more per month. You just find a couple clients and you will manage Facebook, Instagram for them, LinkedIn, and whatever that is essential for that particular business. You can specialize as well. You can do just Facebook ads if you want. It's really up to you. What are you expert at or what you're interested in? All right, the second, porn addiction recovery. So this is a really interesting one. It's been also proven that you can make lots of money, over 10K a month with this niche. And it's as simple as it sounds. You just teach people how to stop watching porn because there are certainly people who it just waste their whole day. They start watching porn in the morning and they end up in the evening and the day is gone. So there is really like lots of controversy in this niche, but controversy is another important thing in marketing. If you understand marketing, I'm sure that you already realized that. So the third, sales training. If you like sales, you can make tons of money teaching people how to sell. Especially maybe there may be like great salesmen, maybe older generations that do not know the new practices, new tricks, how to accommodate to the modern world and improve their sales method. So you definitely, and even though if maybe you don't feel like an expert, if you are interested in it, just learn and study everything best salesmen people like Jordan Belfort, Grant Cardone, and you can learn it. And if the most important thing, you have to be genuinely interested in it. So yeah, you can learn individuals how to sell their services, or even companies. You can train their salespeople how to perform better. There is huge potential in this niche as well. The fourth one is copywriting. And this skill is one of the most valuable. Not many people realize it, but copywriting is a hugely expensive skill. If you can master copywriting, people pay 100,000 for just write couple pages of copyright. So if you are expert in that, you can definitely make tons of money for businesses or for people who try to sell their services, or during creating funnels or websites. There is a huge potential for a copywriter to make money online. The five, the fifth is fitness weight loss. So this is a big one as well. Especially in the United States, there are like 80% of people are overweight. Don't quote me on this, maybe different states, but people are really unhealthy. They have unhealthy habits, and so if you are a trainer or a fitness person or someone who is interested in weight loss, or maybe you have been struggling with it yourself and you can offer the solution, people will genuinely, people don't care about health too much unless there is a problem, but people care about looks. So if they are fat, they definitely want to lose that weight and get fit. So if that's billion-dollar industry, weight loss, so you can definitely do that. Then accounting, you can maybe you are graduated accountant, or maybe you are just interested in this niche. You can do accounting services for other people. You can do their taxes, and there is like a huge need for these services in the industry as well. Another one, the seventh, is e-commerce. So e-commerce is a huge trend as well. There are people building Shopify stores, Amazon, FBA, or there are people who just have their own e-commerce store and it's not optimized. So you can learn, if you already know about e-commerce, you can optimize websites, e-commerce stores for the business owners and increase their revenue, and they will happily pay for that service. 8, photography. So if you are a photographer, you can charge. You can definitely find a couple clients and make 10K a month as well. You can make photos for small business owners or bigger. You can do hotels, for example, to take pictures of the area, swimming pool, or huge potential as well. If you are interested and if you like making photographs, you can partner up with someone who's doing marketing and cooperate together and create great business for yourself. Funnel consulting. So nowadays, funnels are really trendy now as well, with click funnels now coming up to the marketplace, making huge halo around. So websites are the conversion on websites is without funnels are going down rapidly. So if you know how to build funnels effectively, you can create a whole agency just creating funnels for businesses. People who have just simple website but don't have a funnel, just offer them value, teach them how they can increase revenue by creating funnel, offer some value for free at first, and then just get a client, to make funnels for business owners. Then it doesn't have to be just business owners. There is huge need for almost everyone now. Without funnels, websites are getting really bad now. So event marketing. So you can there are people who want to organize events. They are really truly interested in organizing events and inviting people who will speak, like speakers on the stage. So you can teach people, if you already organize such an event, you can teach people how to organize themselves or help them with that organization. Nutrition. So this is like nutrition is And I believe I'm graduated pharmacist, but I truly believe that nutrition is the future of health because over 50% of people have some kind of nutritional deficiencies. And if you don't, if you are a nutritionist yourself, if you are a graduated nutritionist in some kind of medical school, definitely, if you are capable of solving problems through nutrition, people will pay you for that. If you find a couple clients, you can make 10K a month. This is a huge thing for the future. 12, personal development. So this is really trendy as well. There are lots of people want to grow daily and want to develop themselves in um, something better. And so you can, if you are personal development guru, if you are able to do that for yourself or you're interested in it, there are definitely entrepreneurs or non-entrepreneurs as well interested in growing and develop themselves in um, just they can achieve better life, business, and in whatever area. Make sure that that you get specific into some specific area of personal development, and that's how you can make 10K a month. The 13th is real estate. um, Real estate created the majority of the wealthiest people out there, in the United States, Europe. This is huge. If you are interested into real estate, you can do marketing in real estate. To because many of real estate agents, they do not have set up Facebook pixel, or they just don't know anything about marketing, and they are losing they do not have set up retargeting, so they are losing all these deals that you can help them to close and get commission for that, or so, or you can advise people on real estate, what kind of deals to get, what kind of deals to avoid. And if you are interested into real estate, there is huge potential for this. And real estate is not going anywhere because they do not create on planet Earth more space, and so buildings, and there will always be necessity for people to have shelter, so real estate isn't going anywhere. So you can make tons of money with this niche. Biohacking 14. um, all right, so if you're a biohacker and you know some special tricks how to improve cognition and the performance of brain to make absolute beasts people, that are interested in it, then just do it, because this is also really trendy to, pay for biohacking consulting services. So do that. It's a great niche as well. Then 15th, Airbnb. All right, so if you own a home, or if you you don't have to own, you can literally create Airbnb agency. Like, there are people who do not know how to make money from their own home, or they have couple homes and they do not create revenue from these homes. So you can teach them how to do it, how to set it up, how to take pictures of that homes and put it up on the Airbnb website and start making money for them, and they will pay you for the services that you learn it, that you can even manage it for them, and they will pay. If you get more clients, you can make 10K a month with that as well. Wealth management 16. So there are people who get wealthy by either business owners, or many people inherit their money and they do not know how to manage it, how to, they do not understand banks, and they do not know how to invest their money. And if you are into finances and you understand the management, how to manage wealth, so people can sustain it long term and do not lose it like many people do, This is really typical for sports people, like professional players that play soccer or hockey. They don't know anything about finances. They finish their careers, and if they don't find someone like you, let's say, who can manage their wealth for them, they'll lose it all. So great niche as well. Legal services, 17. So, if you're a lawyer, graduated, that's perfect for you. You don't have to work in a corporate job as a lawyer. You can create your own portfolio of clients that you can do provide services for, and create some your own business in providing legal advice. 18. In insurance. So you can insurance is also a huge niche to be where the money is. So if you are interested, you can do consulting services, is healthcare, insurance, or home. You can insurance in homes. People are interested in all kinds of insurance, to increase their so they do not lose money in the long term or health, because there are people who go bankrupt, because they do not have healthcare insurance. And so you can do consulting in this niche as well if you are interested in it. Online dating, this is trendy as well for the last couple of years. People do not come to each other as it used to be before on the streets. There is online dating. So there are Tinder and Badu, and there are lots of apps, zoos, where people try to find their mates. So you can teach people how to do that, because people do not know how to interact with each other, so they are not able to set up dates, and then they get discouraged. So you can teach them some skills, how to set up dates through online dating apps, and how to be more successful with the opposite sex. Forex trading, 20th. So if you are into forex, interested in that, there are especially young people are interested in the forex trading. So if you have mastered this skill, you can teach that. You can teach them, and they will pay you for that. 21. Executive coaching. So there are tremendous amount of executives performing on the very high level, and they do not have any coach or somebody who will take care of their performance. And because these executives who do not have this a personal coach, they usually they will burn out later on, because you cannot perform on that high level with so much responsibility daily and do not have a coach that will guide you how to be organized, do things properly, take care of health and everything what's necessary to sustain and be able to perform at that highest level. So great niches as well. 22. Sexuality. So this is a huge niche as well. You can teach, if you are into that, if you don't feel shy about that, creating business around sex, you can teach people how to improve, couples or in the marriages. You can teach them how to improve their sex life, and if you are skilled at that, they will thank you for that. Especially men, I believe, but women as well. Like the sex is really let's face it, sex is really essential for relationship to stand, male-female relationship to, or female-female to, for relationship, for love to sustain, the sex is essential. So you can definitely make 10K in that niche. Web design, 23. All right, so if you know how to build websites, you've built, beautiful. Nowadays, it's easy to build beautifully looking websites, to using software available to you. In but other people do not know how to use this software, or they are too busy to do that. So there is, half of the website looks just horrible. So you can reach out to that people and offer them services to improve the design of their website. Huge niche, 10K a month. Like, if you do the work, reach out to enough people, you will start making take 10K a month. Investing, 24th. So people are terrible investors, and it's not just about, not only in money, but when people don't know how to invest properly their money, they usually do not know how to invest in themselves, like to take care of health, because health is like one of the best, probably the best investment. But let's stay within money. You can teach, like, nobody should understand anything they do not understand. And only this, if you can explain to your potential prospect or client how to invest their money wisely, they will pay you for that. If you are capable of making, especially if you are capable of making investments that will bring them returns. 25th, publishing. There are great authors out there writing amazing books, but they do not know how to publish that book. And so if you are expert at that, you can help them. Marriage consulting, 26. So sustain long-term marriage that do not end up in divorce. It's really hard nowadays. And if you are skilled in maybe you have great marriage, it's working perfectly, and you have some special skills that help you to do that, so you can help other couples that in marriages that are maybe struggling. You get couple clients, and you can do 10K a month. Hotel consulting, 27. So you can if you maybe you have your own hotel, or somebody that owns hotel or the chain of hotels, you can offer consulting services for them if you like this industry. Architecture. So if you are into architecture, if you are a graduated architect and you don't want to stay in the corporate job, or to not start working there at all, you can create your own portfolio to architect, homes for people, or even bigger projects, some buildings for businesses. Great niche as well. 29. Security consulting. People, this is huge niche as well. People need to feel secure, and they will invest tremendous amount of money if they have into security. So if you are expert at that, you can make tons of money as well. Technology. So I would recommend you to narrow down technology, some specific technology that you're expert at, if you are, and offer these services to people that are interested in it. 31. Software operations. So if you are an expert in creating softwares, or you have been working in industry with creating and developing softwares, you can get clients who want to develop some kind of software but do not know how to do it. So great niche as well. 32. Artificial intelligence. If you are into AI, this is the music of the future. You can. It may be a little more difficult to get clients for AI, but if you are interested in it, then go for it. There are people who are making 10K a month with this niche. So you can definitely, if you have an expertise in AI, you can help people or some companies with your knowledge. 33. IT consultancy. So if you are a graduate in IT, that you can offer people who try to develop some maybe software, or they're creating some app, let's say, and or need to code some special type of website, or if you are skilled at coding, the HTML and other and others, then you can create great business out of this consulting service as well. 34, sports. So what does it mean, sports? If you are maybe, let's say, tennis player or tennis coach, you can. This is more of a like personal. You probably need to meet with your clients personally to train them tennis, let's say. But you can also do it online if they need just train their performance, or maybe their diet, or you can train basically players, professional athletes, and hockey players, tennis players, to help them perform better, to improve their game. Okay. So, and that was 34 niches that's been proven to make 10K a month. And the list is not complete. There are definitely other niches. So if you haven't found your niche, that you haven't made a decision with this list, you can definitely make something else. But make sure that you look up on the internet if there is somebody doing at least 10K a month in this particular niche. Because if you can't find anyone, that's a good sign that probably you don't want to be in that niche, because there is not enough people who are willing to pay for it, or maybe it's not anyone at all to pay for the specific, because some people create crazy niches that nobody is willing to pay for. So it's always, especially when you're starting out, it's always to bet. It's Don't be an innovator when you start. Maybe when you have more money, you want to innovate, then you can. But when you're starting out, it's better to follow the path that's been already proven, that somebody has walked before you. So that's the best advice I can give you. And if you have some questions about any of these niches, you can leave them below in the comments. I will get back to you as quickly as I can. And make sure that you get started. Just pick some stacked, because not picking any niche is the only mistake that you can make. You are not marrying your niche. You can change it later if you do not like it for any reason. But pick something and get started, because you will learn other valuable skills, like how to generate leads, how to set up calls with your prospects, how to qualify prospects, how to do sales calls. You will learn all those valuable skills that even if you change the niche, you can use those skills later on in another niche that may be more better fit for you. All right, so subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, and I hope this found you well, and